Hi guys, my name is Neeraj, and today I'm going to start a video series on GTM automation that is valid for 2024. Right? In the last 10 years, a lot of things have changed onto the business side, right? How we prospect, how we outreach, how we close a deal, and there are a lot of business models also that came into picture, right? So I'm going to put together all my 10 years of experience into the business side and help you understand what are the different things that you can do in today's era to reach out to your prospects in a much more better way and increase your overall sales process and at the end of the day receive better sales numbers, right? Very quickly, let me go back and start from here itself, right? So within the GTM process, there are a lot of things which comes into picture. So if I talk about the process as data collection, data enrichment, how do you outreach your prospects, what are the CRMs that you can use, how you can maintain your CRM hygiene. Then there are a lot of automation tools from the sales enablement perspective, and at the end of the day, how do you maintain your deals and accounts post the sales closure, right? Now there are a lot of things I can keep on talking about, like there are different things within each and every category and module. So just stay with me, and I'll be covering most of the details as we proceed further. Now, the very first part, talking about web scraping. Right? So there are primarily three, four, parameters on the data collection side. So number one, either you will be looking for a people level data, like some decision maker at a specific company, or second, you might be looking out to identify the right set of organizations for which your product or service will be a value addition. And number three, you might require some other sources of data, like the job centric analysis, or uh, you can say investor relations, right? Which company got recently funded, and there are a lot of news and things that we might be requiring for from each and every company, right? Now let's start. So there are a lot of tools I'll be talking about here. You can see that there are 8 to 9 tools that I'm going to talk about or in the next few minutes. So starting with one of my favorites, which is clay. So perfect. So let's talk about clay here, right? So very first thing that you have to do is you have to install a clay chrome extension within your laptop. The moment you have done it, what you can do is now you have to extract out the leads or the company data from different sources, right? The number one thing that anyone would like to do is, suppose I'm having a product or a service, and I have a defined ICP with me, right? Now, using that ICP, I want to gather out a list of companies who are or who may be a right fitment for me. So, how you can do it? Imagine you cater to a startup industry and you have identified a set of companies where your solution might be a right fitment, right? With Clay extension, what you can do is just click of a button and boom, right? So the entire data will be in front of you. Let's see. Just look into this auto detected list, and there's a list of 114 items in front of you. Just click on it. You can see all the data points here. Just copy the data here, paste it, and that's it, right? So you have all the data in front of you with a fraction of a second. Now, say for an example, this was a case of Y Combinator. Let's move on to some different platform. Now, this is another platform where I want to understand companies who have raised a decent amount of funding, and I want to have a baseline information with a free version, right? So what I can do is I can just click on again the extension out here. System will go and fetch out all the information for me, and here it is, right? The entire data, including their website, who invested in that company, everything is available to me with a click of a button. So I'll just paste it here. So there are few Excel work, small Excel work that you might need to do, because these are like Sunicon, Moonicorns and unicorn companies. So in that case, you can identify that their websites are just one column away. So I'll do nothing, right? I'll take a filter of MSU and just copy paste here and there, and things will be aligned to me, right? Now there is another example, right? Now this is another example of SaaS companies. Now this website consists of SaaS companies database, and I don't have access to it. But if anyone who have an access with a click of a button, you can just export and save a lot of credits. Just look into it. The moment I click it here again, uh, so quite a famous one. Sorry, Adam. Right. So I can see retention.com on the top, and at the same time, the moment I paste it, I can see that, right? So these are the founders' data. This is the location where they're present. These are the categories where they're working in, and I might also get their LinkedIn and etc. But reason behind, if you go back and see, I'll just close it for a while. The moment I click on it, it asks for the account. So if I had an account, system will automatically fetch in those information for me too. Now, these were few of the examples where you were gathering companies' data from different sources. Now, let's talk about people level data. Now, imagine there was a enterprise level event which was very closely associated with your product or services, and you wanted to save some bucks. So what you can do is you can just go to the event website, just go to their speaker session section, and just look into the list of all the speakers who have taken part in that event, and you can outreach to them via different platforms and schedule your demonstrations. So let me show you that as well. The moment I click on again the extension, system will automatically fetch out the entire data in front of me, and this is here, right? So I have the person's image because these are the image files, and I have their LinkedIn connects. Now, what I can do is, with the help of automation or manually, whatever suits me best, I can just copy paste this inside the clay, and system will automatically enrich that data, and my entire campaign will be live within few minutes. Right. So that's the power of scrapers that you can leverage up to. Right. So this was a bit about one of the scrapers, Clay, right? Now, similarly, there are a lot of other powerful scraping tools which you can leverage for LinkedIn automation, Slack automation, Google Maps data scrapping, and n number of other things, right? So stay tuned with me. Follow me for more such content, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Thank you.